The fluorescent lights of the shelter hummed, a sound that seemed to buzz right through you. That's where I first saw him. His name was Bingo, a beagle mix with fur the color of faded autumn leaves. He was old, you could tell by the way he moved, each step a careful negotiation with his arthritic joints. His eyes, clouded over with the soft blue haze of age, held a story I couldn't yet read. He'd been surrendered, left behind by the only family he'd ever known. Day after day, the shelter doors would swing open, bringing waves of excitement. Families, their faces bright with anticipation, would rush past Bingo's kennel. Their eyes were always drawn to the yapping, tumbling balls of fluff in the puppy section. They wanted new beginnings, not endings. But I saw something in Bingo. I saw a life lived, a loyalty that had weathered years of fetch and fireside naps. I'd sit with him, stroking his soft ears, and it felt like he was telling me his story without a single bark. He spoke of chasing squirrels, of warm laps, and of a devotion that never wavered. He never whimpered or complained. He accepted his fate with a quiet dignity that was both heartbreaking and beautiful. He just watched the world go by, a silent sentinel of a life well loved and then forgotten. My friends at the shelter, Luna and Rex, saw it too. We made it our mission to make Bingo's days comfortable. We brought him the softest blankets and saved the tastiest bits from our own meals. We'd take him for slow, gentle walks in the grassy yard, letting him sniff every interesting patch of earth at his own pace. For those few minutes each day, he wasn't just an old dog in a shelter. He was Bingo, the great explorer. He would look up at us with those cloudy eyes, and I swear, there was a spark of gratitude, a flicker of the playful pup he once was. We were his family now, and we cherished every moment. We knew our time with him was a gift, a borrowed chapter at the end of a long, beautiful book. One morning, the familiar, gentle thump of his tail against the kennel door was missing. The silence was heavy, profound. We found him curled up on his favorite blue blanket, looking like he was just having a peaceful nap. He had passed away in his sleep, gently and without a struggle. There was no pain, no fear, just a quiet release. Luna, Rex, and I gathered around him. We didn't say much. We just sat there, a silent vigil for our friend. We weren't mourning a tragedy, we were honoring a life. Bingo had shown us what it meant to love unconditionally and to face the end with grace. He taught us that every life, no matter how old or how overlooked, has immense value. Later that day, I took his small worn metal tag, the one with his name etched into it. Outside, under the big oak tree where he loved to sit, I buried the tag in the soft earth. It was a small memorial, a quiet promise that he wouldn't be forgotten. Mr. B, the kind old man who ran the shelter, came and stood beside me. He put a hand on my shoulder and said, "What you did for him, Max, it mattered. You gave him a home in his final days. You gave him peace." I looked at the spot where the tag was buried, then back at the shelter, at all the other hopeful eyes watching from behind the kennel doors. Bingo's story wasn't just about an end. It was a reminder that love is the one thing that never truly grows old. Thank you for listening to his story. Please remember the older animals in shelters. They have so much love left to give. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the shelter.